You have guys too. What?
We live.
This nigga giggling. It's a way to open the show.
Yeah, right. Anyways, man, welcome back to another episode of the Flagrant Two with X and Luke. If you haven't done so already, please go like, share, subscribe our channel, and hit the notification bell so you can be tuned into our newest episodes. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, bro.
Same to you, man. Happy New Year. You know,
It's
Christmas
Mamba
is
year,
way too
man.
long ago.
Mamba year, man. 2-4.
Mamba.
Mamba
Big
Cedar.
Mambas.
Mamba Cedar too. Because you know the 2-4. They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
I ain't even ready.
They ain't ready. But anyways, man.
You lost me on that one.
But yeah, happy Mamba year, man. Let's talk about these Knicks Raptors trade. So we've been talking about like last episode. I played some funeral music, and I had to apologize to Randall, even though he still act like a bum sometimes. But RJ started the season hot. Then he just fizzled out. And I keep saying it's a combination of Tibbs not using him correctly, and two, him not being able to play side by side with Randall. I mean, when Randall's off the floor, his plus minus is like all his metrics go up when Randall's off the floor, when it's just RJ. So I mean, I don't know. I think the Raptors won this trade, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Emmanuel quickly. We lost offense coming off the bench with Quick, losing Quick.
Mm-hmm.
And RJ is a fantastic young piece that I feel like we over traded for OG. OG's nice, but he's not RJ a last round pick and then one of the leading scorers coming off the bench and a second. Like the OG's not that nice. Like I think a combination of Quick and that second pick or RJ and a second, like a future second, that would have done for OG. But I think we overpay for OG.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's an overpay. I think it's just Knicks is a victim of circumstances.
I mean, you take it like that though, but think about it from this perspective. What trade package can you center around to get somebody else now? RJ and Quick were those pieces, and you traded both of them.
Bruh. You ain't even let me finish.
Go ahead, bro. My fault. Go ahead.
But the thing about it is like, yo, you think they need to make another move to get somebody else? Because at the end of the day, what we was talking about earlier was the small forward situation.
Right.
That was always the situation going into this because RJ wasn't showing anything offensively or defensively. He was solid, but when you trade RJ for OG, it's like you're getting an upgrade. Whatever you think RJ can possibly be or become, OG's already there now.
Okay. Consistent.
He's there now. Yeah, he's there now. He's hitting those threes. He cuts properly. He defends everywhere. He has the knowledge of the game better than his IQ processing in the game is way better than RJ.
Right.
So you come up on that piece, and that's the only piece, honestly, out of the trade you truly wanted. And the rest of it, like losing quickly, was like, all right, cool. The only way you're gonna be able to get OG is quickly because Toronto really wanted quickly more than they wanted RJ because they needed a scorer. They ain't need another tall 6'6" per player. They already had OG for that. They could have just paid him if they wanted to really keep that around. They built them around what's his face. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I say the Knicks are a victim of circumstances because they didn't want to pay quickly because they have Brunson. Now you can't play these guys at the end of the game. So you don't want to have two big contracts and RJ's big contract. There's a bunch of people you can't play. And then it's the same thing for right now. It's just like, I think the trade is closer. I don't think it's truly a winner loser. I think it's closer to everybody's saying. And I think it works out for both teams. And like you said, you probably do got to make another move to figure out something, to get another scorer out there. But Brunson, he's been scoring so efficiently. So when he goes on and he gets crazy, It's like, do you even need Quickly? The other day when Brunson played bad, Randall actually played decent.
Yeah,
So it's just like
you don't have anything coming off the bench though. That's what you really need. When you put Brunson on the bench, you need somebody in to come in and keep the offense going. Keep it doesn't get stagnant. If you're down and Brunson has to go out, you need somebody that at least trade points and get you guys into a groove. Quick was doing that. Quick was the third leading scorer on the Knicks. Now OG is gonna try to fit that role, but you have nobody coming off the bench is gonna fit the role that Quick was giving you.
OG is even going to try to fit that role. That's not what they brought him in for. They brought
No,
him
but
in to
I'm
be
saying
RJ's
as far as
replacement.
being
And
the
they're
third
gonna
leading scorer.
use the little balding foreign dude. He's gonna finally start getting played because he was put back on the I don't know his name. He's a
Oh, you talking about
foreign
Eric?
dude who's
Evan Fournier.
yeah, that's who gonna be the replacement for now until they could figure something out. But guess what? He's a guy who wanted more minutes. He wanted to play. He wanted to shoot the ball. And the thing about it, he could do it. Do I think he's gonna be lightning quick and make things happen? No, I think he's more like not on the ball type of person, but he can make something happen. But it's just like I think they do need to make a move to find something like that, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the trade for the Raptors. You was on the Raptors coming into the season. I think that this gives RJ another shot, maybe to reset, get out of the New York media, get out the New York spotlight. He's back home in his home country. And I think that it helps RJ out. Definitely gonna help Quick out. Quick is gonna get a ton of minutes over there. He's an upgrade over Schroeder if they eventually move Schroeder to the bench and start Quick. I think I always say Quick has a lot of upside.
Schroeder's on the bench already. They started RJ and Emmanuel off rip.
That's even better, man.
They ain't playing no games.
Yeah, I think Quick had in my opinion, Quick had a lot of upside. It was just like you said before, he just happened to be in a situation of circumstance, whereas they didn't really fully trust him as of yet, and they got Brunson. But I feel like if we didn't land on Brunson, I think Quick would have been in that role, and I think he would have done it. He would have been fantastic. You see how Maxey has kind of taken it to the next level without Harden it.
Yeah,
and I think that would have been a situation with Quick too, because I think Quick and Maxey are almost the same, like identical type players, the way that they play the game.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna be just fine in Toronto. They might even make a little bit of noise, but I mean, I still think that they still need to grow and everything, and I think it's gonna be good for RJ to get a change of scenery.
All right, and we talked about the Knicks having to make a move, and we heard the rumors and everything. Is Toronto still making a move for Siakam now that they got this?
That's a good question. Siakam, he's on his final year of his deal. Like he's up for a contract extension, and he can either walk in free agency like they let Fred Van Vliet, or they could sign him. But I think they're either gonna package him off or they're gonna let him walk. It's one of the two. He's not staying in Toronto past this season.
Okay, over or under the trade deadline, man. Is he gonna leave? Like,
I'll take the over.
Is it like nearer closer to the trade deadline, or it's like 2 weeks from now? Like,
I think it's closer to the trade deadline. But I would take if I was betting on it, I would take the over that he would be traded by the trade deadline. But if he doesn't get traded by the trade deadline, then that means that they think that they're in a situation where they could win with him. But if they trade him, then that means they're fully embracing the rebuild.
Yeah. But do you think it's going to be a rebuild? Because Masai Ujiri, he's talking about a championship. And he was trying to win it sooner than later.
Well, the thing
and with a rebuild, this is later. That's going to be like within the next 5 years. And next 5 years, we got teams that's already showing potential to be the dominant teams 5 years from now.
Who would you trade Siakam for? What would be a good fit? Because ultimately, Siakam is your 3 and your 4.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Because at the end of the day, who's going to give you the production that Siakam's giving you?
That's what I'm saying.
Because Siakam, just the other day, he had 36 points, like 5 for 7 from 3. going crazy on that win, on that comeback win, and not comeback win. Cleveland started making a comeback, but in that win against Cleveland, like who's doing that?
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna find any trade takers that's gonna give you the production that Siakam's gonna give you currently,
or even close to it,
or even close
with
to it.
compensation,
and then you're asking for the compensation. So that's why I say if he does get traded, I would take the over on him getting traded at the trade deadline if they're gonna embrace a rebuild. And I'm not even talking like a full rebuild, maybe like a soft reset where, all right, let's see what we could do to build around Quick and RJ. Because I don't think Siakam is fully in their picture, in their vision of the future. So if they do end up keeping him, I think they're gonna let him walk at the end of the season.
Yeah, I don't know. Walk though, that's tough. I don't want to. I mean, as a GM,
Or it could be a signing trade.
Trade that line. Somebody, he go ahead, man. If he talking about, I must have a sit down with him because I'm like, yo, you really want to stay here, bro? Because if you don't, just let me know, and we gonna trade you.
We can make some
but we getting rid of you, man.
But I mean,
we getting rid of you.
What would be the alternative here? I mean, who's really out there? I mean, you could probably say Sabonis. You could make the case for Sabonis. Maybe you could make that case.
I don't know. Building around Scotty, I ain't getting none. I don't need no big man like that, man.
But I mean, Scotty's still a 3 as well.
But what I'm saying is his play style. He's more closer to somebody who gonna be near the rim. He's got fantastic at shooting the 3 this year. He's made that leap, but we know his game is around the rim. I need somebody who gonna be able to shoot. No, I mean that's next to him, like, you know what I'm saying? Next to him, like as a bigger player, like who's going, you know what I mean? If you talk about a big man, I don't need a big man who's gonna sit in the paint all day.
Yeah,
but it's just
Sabonis. But that's why I said Sabonis would fit that role, because Sabonis can shoot, he can stretch the floor, and he's not going to give you the production that Siakam's going to give you, but it could be a key piece to a cog if you want to move stuff around. But that's what makes it tough. Yeah. Who else was
likely to? That's not likely even going to happen.
No, it's not. It's not. But that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that I could see happen, because there's no other piece that you can effectively move out Siakam and put somebody else there that's going to move the needle for me. I don't have anybody else that's really going to move the needle. Maybe
who's going to give them
tough,
a lot
man. It's tough.
Yeah, or who got the assets for them? Because the people who got the assets, they aren't looking for a Siakam. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you could give them all them trade, if you could give them a lot of first round and second round picks for him, it's like, yo, you kind of probably rebuilding your damn self. So what do you need a Siakam for? So it's tough to even think of.
But I do like Precious coming to the Knicks though. I think Precious is gonna get some burn.
I don't know about,
because they don't really have any depth behind Randall.
They don't. He's gonna get burned just because you have injuries in Mitch, Sims. The only person you got is Hartenstein out there, so he's gonna get minutes. I don't really care too much for Precious.
I mean, it doesn't move the needle.
Younger,
yeah.
He just a place filler, and that's the thing too. Some of these, like the players they got, is place fillers right now. RJ, even when you think of RJ, I don't care what you say. I ain't been high on RJ. I ain't never really been. So for him to be in Toronto, it's gonna like, all right, cool. You're just a homebody. Yay, cool story. But I don't think you're gonna really be that much of a, you know what I mean? Like moving forward.
Yeah.
Gonna be one of those crazy pieces unless you adjust your game for real.
I feel like the Knicks missed the opportunity on bringing Kristaps Porzingis back. I feel like they missed a huge opportunity for that.
Yeah,
but and in that case, I would have traded Mitch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have put.
Of course.
KP at the 5 with Randall, stretches the floor. It would have made the Knicks offense a little bit more dynamic and what they can do, especially because KP, he could run and he could shoot the ball. So I think that they missed the ball, and Boston, rightly so, made the right trade to go ahead and get him. But I don't know. I just feel like everybody's excited about the Knicks and everything, but the Knicks are still 3-4 years out from competing. And that's with Randall on his
Mhm.
team. That's with Brunson on his team. They're not going to be true contenders until they can have somebody step in and become a superstar. I don't think Randall's a superstar. I don't think Brunson's a superstar. I think they're quality stars. They're stars on the Knicks, but they would be role players anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, you put
I don't know.
Randall on the
I
first
think
team.
Brunson.
You
But
think
I think
Brunson
Brunson
will still be a star somewhere else?
Brunson will be fantastic somewhere else. At the end of the day, the only reason he wasn't who he is right now
Because he was behind.
in Dallas because of Luka. Because once Luka was out, he went ahead and went crazy. You like, damn, this guy's actually good.
Yeah,
And it's just
I mean,
like, I think
I agree.
Brunson would have been who he is. Randall, I tell you
Nah,
that Knicks
Randall's a role
organization,
player,
everybody
bro.
who
He's a
was there, I
glorified
could care
role player.
less.
Yeah,
He's a role player who thinks too much of himself.
Thank you. He's a glorified role player. Now, do I think that he can? I mean, there's role players in the league that have excelled at being role players, that have been stars as role players. I mean, you Middleton. Middleton is a classic example of a star role player. Like, you can be a role player and be a star as a role player, but the thing is, it's like you're never going to be a superstar. You go to another team with a superstar, you're going to be a star role player. Like, Randall on the Suns right now. All things considered, Suns everything intact. Randall on that Suns team, he is a glorified role player. He would have to find his footing next to KD and Bill and Booker. But I say all that because I do want to talk about the Suns. Do they have enough?
I see what you did.
Do they have enough? I mean, do they? Because they don't look good. When they look good, they look fantastic. When they don't, they look bad.
I mean, I think it's more so about still adjusting to each other out there. And it's just like that starting lineup, you still need a real dog who's going to defend to be a game changer out there. And they don't have that. Yeah. This is a team that has to score 1,000 points to win.
And they're not the Suns. I mean, they're not the Warriors. Exactly.
Not the
17 Warriors.
Yeah, and those Warriors play defense. So it's just like,
yeah, they did.
There you go. You got a big man in Nurkic who's not really a deterrent down there. Like, he's just big. So some people might not get a shot up. Some people just stand third. He's a big body at the end of the day. But you're not scared of him. Yeah. You're not Brooke Lopez or anything down there.
Right.
So it's like those people, if that 5 and that 3 spot would have been some high level defenders, then it's just like, yo, that's kind of scary. And it's just like, all right, now we got to think of the depth. Right now, I seen Metu play. Bobo was fantastic, but y'all playing against the Blazers doing this. So it's like, yo, what? You know what I mean? Credibility. I would have seen you do this stuff against everybody else.
Like the Nuggets.
So it's like you got some interesting pieces. Yeah, you got some interesting pieces there, but you don't have the real piece that puts you over the top. Like this, you could get past the first or second round. If you you know what I mean, you're cooking with, you know what I mean, you cooking. But
that's why I do think it was a mistake to trade for Nurkic. I think that they should have kept Ayton. Not saying that Ayton is any more of a dog than Nurkic, but the thing is, Ayton actually protected the rim. He actually, he got block shots. He was a willing defender. Like, he, and he gave you a solid 10 and 10, nightly. So Nurkic is not doing that. Nurkic is not giving you 10 and 10. He may give you like 6 and 12, maybe 10 and 5, but he's not giving you a solid double every night and defending the paint. Like, he's not roaming the paint. He's not somebody that's, coming off of the block to come to the other side on the weak side to defend. He's not doing none of that stuff. So I think that Ayton, that trade, although it made sense, it didn't make sense at the same time. Like, you lost the key piece of your. I mean, you need an anchor. Every championship winning team has had a defensive anchor, and being that they don't have one in the first 4, the 5 has to be that defensive anchor. You look at Minnesota right now. Minnesota, their defensive anchor is Gobert. Mm-hmm. It don't matter. You could get past Edwards, you could get past whoever. Guess who's gonna be right there at the rim to meet you? Gobert. So at the end of the day, like if you don't have like you said, if you don't have a dog, a guard that could guard. If they really wanted to move the needle, I would have went and got Bill. I would have went and got somebody like Holiday, like Drew.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see that and understand that completely. Because like I said, the dogs is, you know what I mean? You always need that because you could have them pretty boys who going, you know what I mean, them wide receivers of basketball who gonna get a bucket.
Yeah.
But we gonna have anybody who want to stop people from getting buckets? That's their problem. Always gonna be until the end of time. That's what they're gonna talk about. So, and it's tough because they can't even make moves like that because they don't really have no assets and nothing to make moves.
No, and the move that they probably should have made was the trade to Boston, because Boston already had in their mind that they wanted to upgrade and they want to move on from Marcus. So at that point in time, Marcus, the only reason why Memphis went after him is because they knew Ja was going to be out for 25 games. If I'm the GM in Phoenix, I'm trying to get Marcus. Before anybody else could get Marcus, because I know I got Durant, I got Buck. Who's the point guard? This, because everybody can say what they want about Chris Paul. Chris Paul, he was a dog defensively because he did a lot of dirty stuff that he got away with the rest, made you second guess what you wanted to do. Like he played mind games. You need somebody like that. If you can't do it defensively, moving your feet, getting, staying in front, going lateral, you have to do it in other ways. Draymond's another one. Draymond, he brings the physicality, but he also does things to get in your head. He also does things to, make you second guess what you're doing on the floor. They don't have that in Phoenix, and that's gonna hurt them. Their best asset is probably Grayson Allen coming off the bench, because I think Grayson is annoying, but I mean, he's probably the only one that really got that dog defensively because he's willing to go out there and sacrifice his body. Who else do they have? Book is a willing defender. He's not an all-world beater, but I'm not game on the line. I'm Book, go defend LeBron. Game on the line. I'm not doing that. Grayson, maybe.
Dang.
I know Grayson to do something annoying.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Oh, you had broke up for a second, but that's the thing. Now it's like, yo, Grayson Allen out of anybody, yo, go guard the best player, Grayson Allen.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Like, come on. And you wonder why people still got more faith than other people, because it's like y'all built a fantastic offensive trio. Y'all got that. But the rest of the stuff around them, look, KD, just go back to the Warriors. I'm just saying, it's a place that could use you.
He should have never left, in my opinion. Should have never left, man. Right. KD still on the Warriors right now. They've probably been 6 rings, man.
It's just the karma, man. It's the karma. You went to the Warriors. You already signed a deal. You know what I mean? That was like a death row record for the basketball gods.
You might as well be the villain for the rest of your career.
For the rest of your career, bro. Forget what Draymond gotta say. Draymond the destroyer. Forget what he gotta say.
Because at the end of the day, Draymond just want to win too.
That's it. But now you're out in Phoenix. It's hot. It's humid. It's dry heat. It's not even humid. It's just dry heat. It's just hot.
It's not even humid. It's just hot. It's just straight heat. At 100 degrees, it feels 100 degrees. Like,
yeah. At the beginning of the season, last season, you had to deal with Ayton. Nobody wanted to deal with the cryberry. That was hot. It's cries, tears everywhere. Booker said, nah, we got to get Ayton up out of here. Got him up out of there. And now look what you're dealing with.
Yes.
I mean, I seen it. Somebody said the Phoenix Sun was better before all these trades, and they was. They
was.
I felt better about them.
I mean,
genuinely.
Before the 2 years ago, they're 2 years removed from the championship. They're 2 years removed from the finals. So at the end of the day, like you can't say like I think that they was one piece away. You can't tell me that they was like 3 or 4 pieces away, because that's the way that they treated this offseason.
Mm-hmm. That's a completely different team. The only person I feel is like Booker's still there. When you think
Yeah,
about it,
yeah.
because Jay Crowder gone,
Crowder would have been
obviously
the dog.
Paul is gone, Aiton's gone.
They need to trade for
Shoot.
somebody. They need like a Marcus Morris over there. Jay Crowder would have been good for them because Jay Crowder, he a dog. They need somebody like get you a Marcus Morris. Get you a solid vet. Even PJ Tucker would have worked. Somebody that could come in and just give you some dog minutes, go back to the bench. You know,
Yeah.
because they don't have game on the line. You need one stop. One. And nobody knows who's going to be the person that's going to go up and make that stop. You can maybe say KD, but KD lost a step. KD at this point in his career is just an offensive weapon. Before you could say he was a dual threat on both sides. He was a two-way player. Right now, he's just a one-way. He's a 3-level scorer.
And barely 3 levels because he gets
Barely
that
3
mid
levels. Yeah,
range. He just gets to that mid range and he put that shot up. He ain't going to the
so he
basket
basically a
barely.
2-level, and it's the two furthest levels away from the hoop. So
he'll get a dunk here and there, but shoot.
Yeah, he would be classified at 2K like as a second level scorer, second, third level scorer.
That's it.
That's it.
But
That's
I like I said, I ain't believing in the Suns. At the beginning of the season it was interesting, but when you see what you see, man, I ain't believing right now.
Yeah, there's no I have no confidence in them because you're gonna go up against teams that one can defend. Timberwolves, Denver, even the Clippers. The Clippers are playing great team basketball and they're defending at a high level right now. So I mean, you got James Harden out there defending. So
Yeah,
you
he's
got
playing
James Harden.
defense.
That's what I'm saying. If you got James Harden out there defending, that says a lot. So, and these are the teams you're gonna have to go against ultimately if you want to get to the finals. I don't see them getting to the finals right now. I see them being one and done.
Yeah, and that's at best.
At best, that's if they don't fall to because I mean the season is only gonna get tougher.
Yeah,
But we in the first quarter of the season. It's only gonna get tougher.
I'd say 30 games in.
Tough. Speaking about
Tough.
29 games, man.
What you mean 29? It was 28.
Was it? They won their 29?
Yeah, it was 28. Yeah, they won at 29.
Jeez, man. I can't imagine that, bro. Imagine being on 2K, right? Every day you like, I'm gonna win today. You lose. I'll get them next. I'll get them tomorrow. Get back on 2K the next day. You lose another 3-4 games. It's the game. It's the teammates. I don't know what's going on. 2K's doing glitchy stuff. Cool. Next day, lose another 5 games. Next day, lose another 6. After a while, you don't want to throw on 2K. I'd rather play.
Turn it on. I'm put Call of Duty.
I'd rather play Parappa the Rapper at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna put Power Wash on.
Tetris. Like you don't want to play that. Like I feel for everybody in that locker room. Losing consecutively like that is one of the most demoralizing things because it makes you question so much. It makes you question whether you're good enough to be in the league. It makes you question whether you're a good player or not. It makes you question the coaching, your teammates. Like it's hard. The first couple of games you could point yourself, you could look at yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, maybe it's me. I got to get better. I got to do this. And then you get to the lab and you work on the things to get better. Then it continues to happen and you continue to lose. And now you're questioning life at this point. You at home laying in the dark on your bed, just staring at the ceiling. like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel for them, man. That's tough. And then on top of that, it's tough that it feels like the team was having fun with it. Like not the players, not like the social media. They had workouts. They had scrubs coming off the bench I mean, not off the bench. They had scrubs come in, sign up, and run fake tryouts.
They
At the
really did
facility.
that. I thought it was.
I sent you the link, man. It was at the Detroit. It was at the Pistons arena. They had
Oh, that's crazy.
people come in and run YMCA rec games. Dead serious, bro. Like that is tough. Yo, imagine if your employer, imagine if you so bad at your job right now. Like you just having a horrible month, horrible 2 months that your boss brings in somebody off the street to see if that person off the street could do the job better than you. That's
I'd have demanded a trade. You got me messed up. But like you said, it's tough. And like you said, it's demoralizing. We seen that 1,000-yard stare that Cade Cunningham had. Did you see the photo?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yes, everybody's seen it. He just was like he was looking through the floor, like you could see. Like I don't know what he was thinking, but he was
life, bro.
He became a poet, a philosopher. He was everything but a basketball player at the press conferences because he was just dealing with. Because the thing about it, and it sucked, because he was playing fantastic.
Yeah, he was.
Like if he was playing like dirt, it would have been like, damn, all right, cool. I see why. But he was playing fantastic.
And that's what makes it more demoralizing.
Exactly. Like, yo, what more can I do? Like, what more do you want? What more do you want?
Yeah, the Tyrese.
Yeah. Like, and it was just tough. And it's just like, and I just want to shout out to Cade, and I want to go backtrack, episode like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was on some, it's early. We got to get it together, figure it out. Mm-hmm. So I'm not on fire to coach. And I was excited about Detroit early in the year.
I know you was.
Yeah, I was excited. I watched the early games, and then I kind of fell back because it's just like it's still Detroit. And then they started going to, I would look back periodically, but they were just losing and losing. I'm like, yo, this is kind of getting bad. So just like the world, I think it was Monday night. It was the Bears was playing, and I'm watching.
Sunday.
Yeah. Was it Sunday? You sure it was Sunday?
Oh, you talking about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks
ago. You're right. So go ahead.
It's like the Bears was playing.
Mm-hmm.
And because wasn't they playing the Celtics? It was they was playing the Celtics. Same night they was playing the Celtics.
I remember, you texted me and it was about to be both Jalen's out.
And the thing about it, bro, somebody in the chat watching the football game, watching the basketball game, he's like, yo, who just scored for the Bears? I said, I don't know. Detroit's playing. Like, we watching Detroit because they were losing so much. We were just hoping that they would win.
Man, that's
how bad it is. So I want to backtrack and I want to say it. Fire the damn coach. Because I watched the game.
Wait, you ain't even let me get my music queued up. You ain't let me get my music queued up.
I watched
the
game. I watched the game from start to finish. I seen the substitutions. The last 5 games, the substitution patterns was so bad. I understand him not playing Jaden Ivey early, but the substitution patterns was bad. Like, what are you doing out there, Monte? Like, he had a full line substitution. What I tell you, I ain't see no Cade on the floor. I ain't see no Jaden Ivey on the floor. We're talking about 2 people who we think got similar play styles.
Yeah.
And they have to play together because, come on, they still got to learn the game.
Yep.
Don't you think when one person isn't on the floor, the other person should be? You got them playing 35 minutes plus.
So they should be in constant rotation.
So they should be intervals. One should never be on the floor and the other one shouldn't at all.
Yeah.
And that's the way the game should be. You should never have a whole 5-man substitution where it's livers on the floor. Ask the question, do you even know who a livers is?
Nah, I don't.
Because I was mad. I'm like, who is this? I thought he was the guy from Golden State. He looked similar to the guy from Golden State from last year. I don't even remember his name. Anthony Lamb. He was
Anthony
he
Lamb.
was getting Anthony Lamb minutes. And
That's
you know, I was watching Golden State, like, yo, I understand Anthony Lamb plays fine, but I'm like, yo, why are you on the floor right now? Livers was on the floor, and I'm like, why is he on the floor right now? It's
That's
unbelievable. And I didn't want to do it, Monte. But your ass gotta go, bro. If you're gonna keep doing this, you gotta get up out of here.
I said it. I said it 2 weeks ago. I said it.
And I'm not saying it. It's Monte. It's the GMs because y'all put a bad roster together. Y'all went and got Bagley. Went and got Wiseman. Like, yo, the whole front office. Bah.
I said it. I called it. I feel a little bittersweet being vindicated in my rightness, only because because you was excited. You was excited for the Pistons coming into the season. You had the Pistons and I forget the other team in the East. But you said those are the teams you was watching.
There's the Pistons and the Raptors.
Yeah, and the Raptors. You those are the two teams that you was really watching.
Because you know my boy Scotty. You know, I was hyped about him too when nobody else was. You know,
you was hyped about Scotty. I mean, you know, you hype about these two teams coming into the season, and then you know, one's having an okay season. You know, the Raptors are you know, they're mediocre. You know, they have the talent, they're just not putting it together. And then you have Detroit, who has they have all the talent over there, and it's just like this. You shouldn't lose 28 straight. 28 games. That's your season is done. There's no turning right. You would have to go on a 50. What was that? 50.
You gotta look like the 54? Warriors. You gotta look like the 73 and Warriors from now on.
Bro, you would have to go on no, that's 56. You would have to go on a 56 game win streak. You know what I'm saying? Like just to combat the 28 losses straight.
Yeah.
Your season's done.
Bro, they gotta turn into the Bulls. This has got to be the 92 Bulls they gotta turn into to actually win this. To actually do something good just to make the play-in. That's the shit.
It's tough, man. I feel for everybody over there, especially Kate, man. I mean, did you saw the game that they won?
Yeah, they almost blew that one too.
Yeah, they almost blew it, but
they ain't even want that one.
No, as because Cade, it looked like he just wanted to cry. Like you know what I mean? Like he gonna cry the car. He gonna cry the car.
Yeah.
It looked like he was more like his facial expression was more surprised that they won than the fact that they actually won. It was more like we did it. We won, and like it looked like he just wanted to cry. Like I finally got that, you know, demon off my back. Mm-hmm. That's it sucks because there's gonna be more losing. Like there's no way around the 28 game losing streak because of the psyche of all the players, everybody in that locker room. That one win it's a stepping stone, but it's not the stepping stone that is going to catapult them into more wins and more, because you still have the doubts. Just at the end of that game alone, they almost blew it. It really came down to the wire. Like they're fortunate that they was able to overcome it, but you're still in the back of your mind. You're still thinking about it. 28 games. You're forever going to be in history. That's something that you're going to have to live with too.
Yeah.
So it's tough, man. I feel for every single player now in that locker room. But more importantly, like I said 2 weeks ago, the entire front office does need to go. I would have fired the coach. I would have fired the coach the day before they won their game, just so that when they won their game, I could have been vindicated in firing him. But you know, hindsight of 2020, there's no way that you could tell that they was gonna win that game anyway.
And the thing about it, like that was like one of their last chances not to hit the 30 mark. But you got to think about it. That win came on the backs of a trade. You gotta understand that night, the Knicks
Oh yeah, because they
and
played Toronto.
Toronto,
Yeah,
the Knicks and Toronto made a trade to guess who didn't play.
yeah,
OG.
yep.
If you would have had OG guarding Caden Cunningham, that could have changed the whole trajectory of the game.
It could have, and they could have
So it's
very
just
well,
like
could have very
they
well
could have
lost
just
that game.
still been
Yeah,
losing. But it's like you said, this is a win. You can't after losing 28. It's like, all right, cool. It's just like taking the lid off the basket. All right, cool. I made a jump shot. Now I could really start seeing a few of them go in. But it's
yeah,
not the way y'all was playing. Y'all gonna have still back-to-back losses.
yeah,
You got losses projected. How everybody say there's projected losses in the schedule. Back-to-backs. You think you're gonna lose because you're tired from the other night. The other team's coming in fresh. You
yeah,
think these guys are gonna have the mental fortitude? You could even get a mental fortitude to win other games.
yeah.
So it's just like y'all gonna have some losing games, and y'all gotta keep it up. But it sucks to suck. But they gotta have some piston pride. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's one of the things that's really missing.
But that starts with the coaching, and it starts with setting the culture in the locker room.
That's exactly. And it's just like, yo, when I see some of the things, I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all just need to start grabbing players up and just hamming them up. Yo, beef stew, I need you out. Bro, I ain't gonna, hey, look.
I mean,
you need something to
like
rile
that,
the troops,
like that.
Get them going, and
Yeah.
have something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was watching a game and one of the plays, I know it was two Pistons, and a dude just ran into one Piston, slipped right through Cade Cunningham for the layup, and got the foul. I'm like, okay, why you ain't just grab him up, like you just yoke him up? Like I would have just grabbed it. You could have got the foul, but you ain't getting the shot up.
Yeah,
you
facts.
just let him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like yo, y'all gotta have some pride. Look at Ben Wallace for all of them and get some grit.
But that's the thing, though. When you're demoralized, you feel like there's nothing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? When things are going bad, you just feel like I want to do the good things so that way bad things don't continuously happen. So I mean, it's a double-edged sword, you know, and that's the thing that sucks about it. Like had he did that, it could have been a domino effect in the opposite way too. It could have been good. It could have been rah and get the rally the troops and stuff, or it could have been now we don't have Cade and he potentially just got thrown out because he let the emotions of the losing streak get to him, and now there's a narrative. Now there's there's more discourse. Now we lost because he's not on the floor, and it's a double-edged sword, man, and that's the only tough thing about it. Like I said, I feel for everyone in that locker room.
I don't feel a double-edged sword to anything like that. Fuck it. We already losing 20-something games already.
Yeah, something needs to change. Something needs to happen.
I'm yapping somebody up. I ain't gonna lie, yapping somebody up. I not kill him, not hurt him or some 90s something. You know what I mean? I don't know 90s ball. But it's like, yo, if we come back and we get in that locker room, I'm pissed off. Everybody gonna be, you better be pissed off too.
Right? There's no laughing, there's no clapping, there's no dancing,
no
music.
Everybody.
Yeah, I feel you.
So
let's get our power rankings out the way.
A power rankings.
Oh, you didn't get yours done? I'll go first. I'll let you get yours together. So I got Celtics 1.
Celtics.
I got the Celtics.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
You're the best team in basketball right now. Number 2, I got the Timberwolves. Then I got the Thunder. Then I got the Nuggets. Where I'm at 4. 76ers, Bucks, Clippers. Yeah, I think this is the first time I have the Clippers in my power rankings.
Yeah, I think everybody, because they've been playing fantastic.
The Kings, Mavs, Pels.
The Pelicans. Yeah, they beat the bum Lakers. Yo, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Anytime the Lakers lose, man, it's a good day. I just want y'all to know that. That's just how I feel. I ain't no Lakers hater. It's just LeBron on that team.
It's not
But
Kobe.
yeah,
It's not Kobe.
it's just not the same feeling. But I'm gonna go number one. Number one. You know who I'm going with. I gotta go OKC. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm not mad at that.
Because you just seen last night. This might have been different yesterday. This might have been different. We would have did it in the morning yesterday. This might have been different.
Wait. Before you even go, because I have to issue my public apology. Where's oh man, gotta issue my public apology. Where's my shit at, man? Where's my shit at? First and foremost, we are gathered here today because I, Lou, co-host of the Flagrant Two with X and Lou, need to issue an apology about the remarks I made at the beginning of the season saying that Sha wasn't a superstar yet. I apologize for my outburst. I was grossly wrong in my assessment. Sha's a bona fide superstar, and he should be, if not number 2, or if not 2, 3 on the MVP ballot currently this season. And with that said, continue on with your power rankings. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you putting the Thunder 1. Only reason why I can't put the Thunder 1 and I have them 3 is only because the Timberwolves and the Celtics have been wildly more consistent, and they've shown that they've been the best teams in basketball on both conferences. But the Thunder is right there. The Thunder is right there.
You know what they have shown to me? They shown to me that they lose to OKC. That's what they have shown to me. That's what both of those teams. That's what Minnesota and Boston showed to me. That they could lose to OKC.
Boston's lost to the Thunder?
What?
Boston's lost to the Thunder?
Boston just lost last night.
Oh, I ain't watched the games last night. I was mid podcast yesterday. My bad. Yeah, but still, Celtics got the better record. They play better teams, and they have a better. Look, I'm not moving from the Celtics. I'm not mad. You put the Thunder number 1. I'm just saying.
I want you the Celtics. The season my number 2, but right now they're behind OKC for me.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Who you got 3?
I'm sorry. Number 3. I'm gonna go with Minnesota. You know, and my guy, he was cooking. They got one of the best defenses out there, man. So it's just like, you know what it is? Give you that old school vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't got that
think about it. Yeah. I like them, but you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm a true believer in them, you know, winning. But it's just like,
I mean, they're playing good right now. They're playing good.
They playing good. That's what I'm saying. Like, they playing good. They playing fantastic. But it's just like how you feel about how people feel about OKC. Do they really got it? I noticed they second year together, but do they really got it?
I mean, but the players is going to show us everything. The players is going to tell us everything we need to know. Yeah. But the regular season, you see the the glitz and the glamour and everything, and this is where you kind of you're getting your tape. You're doing your homework. But the true test comes in the playoffs. So that's what I'm more excited to see. I'm more excited to see what Sha does in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why my number 4 spot, I'm gonna go with a team that's truly tested, and they've been showing that they've been showing they got some dog in them or dog biting them, and that's Denver Nuggets. I'm gonna go with the Denver Nuggets. You know what I mean? We got to see what happened when Aaron Gordon come back, because I don't know what type of dog he got. I got to see what type of dog he got, because he got 21 stitches. 21 stitches. Do you believe that? Your dog? Imagine your dog,
didn't he?
I don't know what type of dog he got, but it was his dog. It wasn't just I was thinking it was a random dog. Maybe he was.
That's tough, because me and you both got dogs, and there's no way my dog biting me.
Bro,
there's no way.
I mean, your dog is kind of strong.
I got my dog.
Your dog is kind of soft though. But
But I know him. I'm saying I play rough with him. Like I rough him up and
yeah,
everything. I mean, he be biting at me, but he'll never like chomp down. Like
bite you
he'll,
hard. Yeah, like
yeah,
when he's mad type of thing. He don't let
yeah.
go.
Even
Like
even
what?
way he be mad, I know he's not gonna bite me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So like I don't know. He going crazy. And then who we gonna go with? I'm kind of tempted because I want to go with the I'm gonna go with stick with my guns. 76ers, man. I know they, Embiid missed a few games. Maxey ain't been playing to his maximum potential because I think he gets unlocked when Embiid's on the floor because he
I
played
mean,
like
well,
that
the
when
first
he's not
game
there.
with him being gone, he dropped like 40 or 50 or something like that. He
No,
dropped.
it was the second. It was like the second game, but it's still like it's like in those 4 games though. He ain't been playing like the same Maxey. You like, oh my
Yeah, yeah,
god,
yeah.
this
It's
this
been
is the
up and
Maxey I
down.
want.
Yeah,
Exactly. So it's like it's showing me like, yo, you need some Embiid out there to get you
yeah.
going. You feel me? Like
But then
so, it's
again, without Embiid, they're keying in on him too. So it's tougher to get out.
exactly. You're number
Yeah, it's tougher
one.
to get a shot off. Yeah,
So it's like, yeah, without him, and guess what? This is Joel Embiid we talking about. In the
facts.
playoffs, Joel can be hurt. And you're gonna have to float that ship until he gets back. And can you
Yep.
do that? You ain't been showing me that. I'm still gonna keep y'all up there, but
Mhm.
there's a chance y'all could have been number 6? That could have been y'all could have been number 6 for me. I'm gonna put y'all number 5. I'm gonna keep y'all number 5.
I think we got the
Oh,
same.
matter of fact, no. I'm gonna put the Bucks over them. I don't care.
Yeah, I think we had the same because I had the Bucks.
I'm a
I had the Bucks 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
6
put the
to
Bucks 5. I
6.
wasn't thinking. I'm a 6 or 6. Yeah,
Okay.
Bucks 5 because the Bucks have been playing good. Their defense is still trash.
Yeah.
It's not what it was clearly, but their offense, they've been spamming some of them pick and rolls. They've been doing it and start finally getting it together. But when you got the space that you get from Damian Lillard, Giannis could go crazy, and we getting
Facts.
playoff Giannis right now. He dropped the most points all season, not once but twice. He's the leader.
Facts. Yeah.
So we're gonna keep that, and then Sixers, and then I'm gonna go with the Clippers right there, man, because they've been playing fantastic together. I don't care what anybody say. They had their little 6-game losing streak, but they made it happen,
Yeah.
and they
They
coming
rocking right
together.
now.
And even without Lillard, I said Lillard, Leonard.
Yeah, they
You know
rocking
what I
right
mean?
now.
They probably looked a little bad without him, but they still was showing signs of like, hey, they'll be okay.
They're on a 3-game win streak right now. They're playing right now.
Oh, okay. I ain't watching them. I'm watching OKC versus the Hawks.
They smoking
Yeah,
the Suns right now.
and
Smoking them.
then we're gonna stay in the West with this, man. We're gonna go with the Kings because De'Aaron Fox, he's going for clutch season of the year again.
Okay,
He's
so
going
we
for
on the same
clutch
page.
season.
We're on the same page. I think all of
He's
our
going
picks
for
was
clutch.
the same except for the first 3.
Oh, okay. I don't know if we're gonna keep it the same though. And I'm gonna go with the Pelicans. They beat the Lakers, so Lakers makers. Get the
Pelicans
Lakers.
made my 10. They was 10 on mine. All right, so who you got as 10?
At number 10, I'm going with Miami Heat. Got to go with them. They've been playing. Look. They've been playing good ball together, and you can't tell me they haven't. You can't tell me they haven't.
Ah, man, that's tough. I like the Heat and where the Heat are. I feel like the Pacers have been the better team so far this season, as far as
I think
playing
I ain't
above
gonna
their
lie.
expectations.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, but I think that the Pacers have played above their means and they've looked like the better team. I mean, look, they're on a 5-game winning streak right now. But I had the Pacers and the Heat outside my top 10, and that's why I rounded out my top 10 with the Pelicans and the Mavs. Because the Mavs are still Mavs have been playing great.
I forgot the
Yeah,
Mavs. I
so
forgot about the
that's the only
Mavs.
reason why I
Mavs
couldn't
gotta
put it.
be in there.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I couldn't put the Heat in there.
That's gotta be in there. I forgot about them. God damn. Nah, but I'm gonna stick with it because the thing about it, the Mavs been playing fantastic. I see what you're saying about the Pacers, but the Pacers had that little slump after the end season, And
They
guess who
did,
was
but
still
they picked
playing?
it back up.
Guess who was?
Unlike
Yeah,
the
they picked
Lakers,
it back
they
up,
picked
but
it
they
back
had
up.
but they had a true slump, like a divot. You know what I mean? When you think about the Heat still been, you know what I mean? All right, they might get a loss, but they will win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They've
yeah,
been
yeah.
more
It
steady,
rounded out.
steady,
It made
Freddy.
it even. I got you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stick with people who've been playing, steady
I got you.
more than people on the roller coaster ride. But
I'm
I
not mad
damn
at
the
that.
Mavs because Luca's MVP right now, man.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. Yeah, that's why
damn.
I
I don't
couldn't
know
I
how that
couldn't put
slipped my
Mavs on
mind. I
my top
forgot.
10.
I'm like, what team? But it's just
Yeah, I
like
got
the
the Mavs.
team playing fantastic.
I mean, but you know what you
Luka.
could do, and I'll allow it. I'll allow this. I'll allow a 10A and a 10B if you want to. If you because the Mavs do deserve to be in the top 10. And I'm not mad at you putting the Heat in your top 10, but I know that you want the Mavs in there too. So I'm not mad if you make it 10A 10B.
No.
As long
I
as
ain't gonna
as
do
long as the
that.
Mavs is 10A.
I ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that on this show, man. I'm
Okay.
just gonna stick
All
with
right.
the Mavs. I'm gonna stick with the Heat.
All
You know
right.
what I mean? But Luka's still my MVP right now. He going crazy.
I don't know.
I
Man.
mean,
Shot my
because
MVP right now.
I understand what you're
I ain't gonna lie to
saying.
you.
I understand what you're saying, but you see what he's doing with less
Nah,
and
no.
absolutely nothing.
Luka
Going
going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
crazy.
But
He going crazy.
if all things
I'm not
considered,
saying his thing. Go ahead.
all things considered, if Ja wasn't suspended for 25 games, I think Ja would be my MVP right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ja came back and he's been on a mission. Boy is not playing
I think he's
games
playing
right now.
crazy. I think he's playing crazy because he's on a mission. If he came into the season,
yeah, he came
as
into
a regular season,
yeah,
he still would have been playing fantastic, but he wouldn't be
he wouldn't be playing. Yeah, he wouldn't be playing like this. Yeah,
straight up, yo, this team needs me right now.
I think that
if I don't play as MVP level, we ain't even making a play in.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I was gonna say. If they don't, if he wills his team to the playoffs, I think that he should be considered like he should be considered an MVP favorite as well. He should be in that conversation.
I think if he will him today, they should just make a new award for the best script. Hey, look.
Well, I mean,
everybody. Because the thing about it, we do the scripts and we always put scripts into MVPs, and we start giving certain people more. You know what I mean? More of a vote because we just need to have a damn award for the best script. Like, yo, you came in and you had the best narrative all year, and you made it happen. You win that. You get an Emmy for that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not bad at that at all.
Like, but MVP over Joel, who been doing this for the 25 games that he wasn't here.
I mean, we can name like 6 players right now that should be in the conversation. I mean, even Kawhi should be in I mean, not in the conversation, but he's like on the outside looking in right now too. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of players 10. Right now. Yeah, I mean, Steph is right there too. Steph is willing his team to wins. Like, you know what I mean? That and Steph is still playing at a high clip. LeBron, regardless of the losing, he's still playing at a high clip.
Crazy.
You know, so there's a lot of names that we can name, but I think that my top 2 right now is Sha and Luka.
I don't know, bro. Embiid out of it? I'll put Embiid.
I said top 2. I said top 2. But Embiid, if all things considered, and we're because they always is top, like I think like top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah. But all things considered, Embiid would be 3 on my list. It would be
I got you.
Sha and Luka like a close 1-2. They interchangeable at 1 and 2. Then I'd have Embiid. Then I'd probably put Giannis at 4. I want to say because Giannis has been consistent all year. Giannis has been he's in playoff mode.
He's been fantastic, yeah.
And I don't know who I would round out my 5 with. Maybe Joker.
Yeah, you know I'm rounding out the big Joker, man.
Joker got to be a top 5. I'm okay with that.
He had his little funk, but he had his little funk real quick, but he snapped back out of that, man.
But that's the thing with Joker. He's just so consistent. He's so good at what he does that when when he does have that off-brand bad game, like it's almost shocking. It's almost like looking at a superhero. It's almost like seeing Superman turn back to Clark
Superman with
Kent. Yeah,
kryptonite,
yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying? So it's that, yeah, that's tough. But yeah, I can't leave Joker out of my top 5. So yeah, I'll round out my top 5 with Joker.
Damn, we went from a power ranking to MVP. So
It's MVP. So yo, check this out, bro.
Man, I want to say, man, thank y'all for pulling up, man. Y'all already know the vibes. Like, share, sub, and all the above, man. Leave a comment. Tell your grandmama. Tell your auntie. Tell your nanny. Tell everybody about us. We out here, man.